All right, you guys, good morning. I'm Donovan Sadiq. It's been a minute. Still going through some stuff, finishing off what I said I was going to do. Got my veteran guy going, so he's getting it. He's starting to get into the phone thing. I mean, you can see he's trying, but I told him, think about your money. Your money should be on your mind, and your mind should be on your money always, right? And I said your health and all that other stuff. But I told him the VA app, or if you log into the website, off the website itself, it's your best friend. I said, you have to be your own advocate. And he's starting to get it. But again, that generation wants everything catered to them. But don't give up. Like I said, was it frustrating? For him, it was. It wasn't frustrating for me. I was telling him, do it. Just repetition. You got to stay on these guys. All right. They still think in their mind they're young and they've got all the time in the world, and they don't. But a lot of people said last night I was very pissed off, or I looked pissed off. The last couple of days, I've looked pissed off because I am pissed off. The corruption is continuing, and we're finding stuff that it just blows my mind. It blows my mind. And this is under a Democratic regime. I'm not saying the Republicans are better, but I'm finding all of this Democrat stuff getting their hands caught more often. But again, they're the same party, so it doesn't really matter. Just that the Democrats are getting caught more so than the Republicans are. Shit is shit, no matter how you look at it. But it seems to me these developers and people who want influence, what they're doing is they're placing people that are advantageous to their projects into city government. Think about this. You've got billionaires running for politics. That never happened before. The billionaire class or the millionaire class, they kind of had their own little thing, and they kind of stayed in the background. Now these guys are outright running. We've got CIA agents in Michigan and I think Virginia that are governors. Now think about this. Those of you guys know anything about the CIA, once CIA, always CIA. So these people are done with being covert in influencing and doing a certain agenda that they want to do. And if people don't see that, I don't know. But then you guys wonder why I got a pissed off look on my face. I look all around me and I see and I hear people speaking different languages other than English. I see people working that are different and speak different languages, could barely understand the English that I do. And then you wonder why I'm pissed off. Welcome those who've come here legally, but they flooded the zone. And I shouldn't be concerned that in my country, I'm seeing people come here, which is fine. You can come here all you want. But Americans are being pushed to the back, and Black Americans are being trampled down by the outright racism that these people, wherever they come from, are bringing with them. So anyway, here's a clip of me at the city council meeting last night talking about a few things. And I'm going to deep dive into some other stuff later on, but I'm going to put some other clips up on my Facebook page if you guys are interested, about some awesome speakers that are still there fighting the good fight and watching the good watch. In my city right now, there are Brown Act violations going on, and it's unbelievable. And you guys wonder if it wasn't for people like myself and countless others that are watchdogging what is going on and informing you, who knows what this country would be at right now. But you guys don't give a damn because you benefit.
Here we go. Silly season coming into it. The staff, by the way. The staff. To the young lady that just was speaking, it is really strange that when I was 7 years old living here, and I was saying, wow, there's nothing in Moreno Valley for young people to do. Thank God there was a base, I could go over there. But the fact is, there's no youth center in this city. But we can give millions of dollars, and no disrespect, to our elderly, because I'm 55 years old, so I just made that little cuff there. But the point of my matter is, it is so sad. 40 years later, here I am, listening to the young lady say the same thing I've been saying for 40 years. We've got to do something about that. With all this money being slashed around and thrown around, when are we going to invest in our youth? These kids are roving around here, graffitiing, and I'm not saying it's because it's a negative thing, but they have nothing to do. They have nothing to do. It's very sad. I want to give a big ups to the fire department for that fire out there by Gilman Springs. When that thing popped off, I saw the smoke go off. You guys did an excellent job. Our first responders as well with the traffic over there. So you guys don't understand. We have a top-notch unit here looking out after us, and the fire season is coming up, so be aware of that. But I really got up here right now. I've got some other things I want to say, but I'm going to hold off on that for a second. But we know the Olympics are coming and all this stuff is happening. We are seeing an influx of the homeless being kicked out of Los Angeles County and coming into the Inland Empire. And the question for you guys is, what are you guys going to do about it? What are you guys going to do about it? Now, we know for years, those that have been here, homeless come out here, we give them a bus ticket, they go back to LA, and they become seasonal, stuff like that. You're talking about massive stuff happening the next couple of years because of these big events that are happening in LA. And we're getting the problems. They're shipping them out here, so you guys got to come up with a plan for that. Also, I want to address, back to the youth, we're seeing an uptick of the scooters running around on the sidewalks, and the kids are driving and stuff. And I know they're trying to work something in Sacramento to catch up to that legislation, but these kids aren't looking when they're they're on those little scooters going 15, 20 miles an hour coming off the sidewalk. So we really got to look at that and get ahead of this game as far as that goes. And then my other question is, why is it that we keep funding the WLC's fire station that they were supposed to build, things that they were supposed to do? Why are we and our tax dollars funding a project that the next